Virgo. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Virgo tarot reading. Virgo love tarot reading, I should say. Virgo love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Virgo love messages reading. Channeled love messages from your person, love messages from their higher self. Virgo, I'm channeling your love reading today in September 2023. And of course, you can be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. Did I just spy a love message? I did. Okay. That's really interesting. This is a fated connection. It means there is a message here for you. So welcome again. I'm glad that you found your way here. You already have a love message. It's really funny. You're weird, but I like it. Virgo? Okay, so the weird thing is these are very shuffled before I even turned the camera on. And of course, we shuffle together. I don't know, that was hiding out until just now. So that's a kind of a funny message that needed to come through. Somebody's going to know what that's about, or maybe it's just weird. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, before we begin, I just want to mention that everything, all the decks, that are coming in today are linked below in the description. You will also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, as well as all zodiac sign love tarot readings, all sign tarot readings, all signs tarot readings. Drawing a blank here. I think that playlist is called Love Messages, Messages from Your Person. That's below, as well as a lot more, and probably of interest to many of you, very long and very in-depth twin flame readings as well, if you are on a twin flame journey. Please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribed to the Tarot Closet if you have not. And it goes without saying, thank you so much for being here today. I love you very much and I appreciate the support. Let's see what is going on. I'm just going to do a little more of some hand shuffling. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Virgo. Aho. It's the Three of Cups, Virgo. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. This can sometimes be about a reunion. I want to say around friends and family. Not always the case. This is also Mercury energy, and that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. This can be that there is a message coming in, a message that you've been waiting for. It's a celebratory energy, and this is in fact a soul connection, and we can see here divine timing as well. Communication and growth within divine timing. Is it time now? This is Mercury and Cancer energy, and of course Cancer energy is around this love, but it's also really emotional energy. The Four of Cups in the upright, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, this is interesting. So Four of Cups energy. This is more Cancer energy. It's the Moon in Cancer energy. And I want to show you, this is also yours. Temperance is here. Wow, yeah. It's quite beautiful. Look, the crow is wrapped up in, this is reunion energy for me, but it's also kind of the celebratory energy of the Three of Cups. This moon energy, that's communicating and opening up in a new way, and it's somebody, your person, coming here. There is the rose coming here. Is it out of the blue? Were you expecting it? Maybe not. Somebody looks a little melancholy here down into the emotional energy, of course, it's the Four of Cups, and there it is. It's the divine, and it's also the love, and it's the emotional energy. And somebody looks kind of tied up in, tied up in this union energy. But this is somebody coming back in. This is your person. So is this a message? Because the Five of Wands is also here in reverse. This is Saturn and Leo energy, and this is telling us that these problems that are going on are getting resolved, and we also see that. So there's an apathy that comes through with the Four of Cups. You might be feeling like you're not really sure how to take this. It can be that this is somebody who's been hot or cold as well. We see that in the Five of Wands. And by the way, that's the Five of Wands, and that five is connecting us to the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, via communication. So it's communication issues being resolved for sure, restoring harmony, and somebody really wanting that to happen. We have some two major arcanas here. The first being the Hierophant, and this is where your person's energy is the strongest in the reading. They're everywhere. You're everywhere. And it's the Hierophant today. This is divine masculine energy, and of course, this is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment, a card of marriage, a slow-moving, possibly slow-moving, long-term partnership. But it's also telling us that there are some issues here. The crow is... What is the crow on? What is that? What is that crow standing on? Is that like a... I don't know what they're standing on here, but they're kind of yelling, you know, as the fox is, or excuse me, the wolf is watching. There's more than one wolf watching. There's 5 of them, and of course, it's the Hierophant energy. This is, well, it's the number 5 is what I want to say. So it can be that there's, I want to say, third-party interference as well. Okay? It can also be that there is another third party by way of romance, but it's not always that. You know, that this has the connotations of, well, yeah, there's some expectations and something that might be expected of this person that's just simply in their head, or, you know, they're actually in their life that might be playing a part in this connection. Very interesting. And it's chasing this rabbit. Is it chasing the rabbit away? Because that's fertility, that's new beginnings, that's also matters of the heart. And by the way, we're in the year of the rabbit. As I channel for you, look at all the crows here in the background, all the ravens, excuse me. Because this rabbit is obviously, well, it's not on water, but it kind of is in some ways, because look at the snow there. Interesting, which is also freezing up that water, which is the emotional energy. And I feel like the emotional energy flowing between you and the communication, it hasn't been going on. And look what's changing here. Right below the 3 of Cups, and it's raining in a desert. I mean, this is much needed rain in this dry desert. It's celebratory. Look at the ravens dancing in it, drinking it, celebrating it. It's watering also these cactus flowers, and it's creating like little water baths kind of here. Rain in a desert. Much needed. You could see they're celebrating. And this is Temperance coming right below it, and it's also catty corner with the 4 of Cups. This is Sagittarius energy, and of course it's a major arcana. It's a 14, it's coming to a 5. It's really quite a prominent number in your reading already today. And that's connecting us to the 5th chakra, communication. And in particular, this is Archangel Michael, who is sending strength, the angel for strength and protection, and wants to get everybody on the path to the truth, to a successful outcome for the highest good of everyone. The lotus flowers, the healing flowers, are connected here via this water flow, and this is more of this energy. It's problems getting resolved here. It's successfully being resolved. It's restoring harmony, and that is exactly what Temperance is doing. So it's validating what we're already seeing here in this connection. Also, that's in trouble, whether or not you were in a long-term energy, you were hoping, you were on your way there, whatever the case may be, because of course you're also here. I do feel there's some kind of involvement. Whatever that involvement is, I do feel that that path is being cleared. There's a real celebratory energy here, and it's the truth. And it's restoring peace. It's restoring harmony. It's restoring balance. It's tempering everything here. It's like a middle ground, you know, meeting in the middle and solving whatever issues have been here. So both external and I want to say internal with the two of you. And we see them coming in here. So that fourth cup, what are they bringing in? That fourth cup, the moon in Cancer energy. The truth, emotional energy that has been held back. Everybody coming from a calm place and trying to resolve these issues. This is working things out. We're going from the Three of Cups here. It's your very first placement. This is the timing. It's divine timing here, and it's time. Look, it's raining in the desert. Going into the partnership placement with the Four of Cups. This is very clearly yours. Interesting. I'm feeling like I need to look at the bottom of the deck, and these are also coming through. So those came through, and I'm hearing that I have to look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is most definitely hope returning to this connection. The Five of Pentacles is Mercury and Taurus energy. And that's the energy of, well, it's the separation and the loss. You can see here, it's kind of a dark energy. And somebody is here looking sort of melancholy down into what also looks to be snow here. You can see it. It's stormy weather. There's still a star coming through here. How many ravens? Is that 1, 2? We can still see the moon here, but it's pretty cloudy, you know, and that's clouding up the emotions as well. Indecision, holding back, holding emotions. That's the moon energy, you know. That's hiding things, hiding emotions. And that's part of the loss here. And there's the Five again. And we're going to talk about these here in just a minute too. It's coming in reverse, you know, and this is Mercury energy. Again, it's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Oftentimes that's, again, connecting to writing. So is somebody going to be sending a message? Perhaps, but there is communication opening up. And we're going to look at that some more, but I want to show you here. So the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Virgo, you're here. Mercury energy coming down right here with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So this is a validation of this being a no contact, no communication and or in separation reading. For some of you, that might be legal connections. It's not going to be for everyone. But first of all, let's talk about this Magician here, which is your overall energy. And of course, it's the Mercury energy. It's co-creating with Source, but also themselves. It's manifesting soulmate energy. This is turning visions into reality and taking inspired action here. The Hermit, more Virgo and Mercury energy. It's where you go to get clarity and truth. What do you want? Spiritual illumination. There is a spiritual connection here, but there might even be some differences between some of you. The Hermit is here right next to Temperance. And of course, the Hermit is right before the Wheel of Fortune. And it's right after the Strength card. I'm seeing the Strength card, but the Strength card has not seen us yet, but that's how it goes. And it's right before that possibility of everything changing. Right before you get to that Wheel of Fortune. Where is it turning? Is it changing for the better? Is it a turning point in this connection? It's making that decision here, and I believe that it is because we see it. It's catty corner here with the Five of Wands telling us that these issues are going to be resolved. These challenges, these obstacles, they're being resolved. And that's a validation here with the Temperance energy, of course, that the Hermit is also next to, right below the Three of Cups. So they're coming in here finally with what's the offer in that cup. I mean, it's definitely the truth. And whatever went on in this Five of Wands, whatever obstacles, again, and also whether it's third-party interference or third parties, also your person being in that, are getting moved out of the way. For some of you, it can't even be games that were played. I don't think that that is going to be for everybody. Your person, I feel that everybody's here in the Hermit energy because you're not really sure. You know, there's some apathy coming through of what exactly you want to do. And that's the moon energy here in the Four of Cups. And that's the moon in the upright, of course. And that is the feeling that they're coming in here to communicate and open up. And it's validated here with Temperance because that's what's going on. This raven is drinking from this energy flow, just tempering everything out and balancing things out. And it's like drinking the emotional energy. You know, it's hearing Archangel Michael, what Archangel Michael is saying. It's heeding to the call, I want to say, to the path to the truth. That's for the highest good of everyone. It's really, really needed here. I love all these fireflies, and that is, it's like the internal light, you know, of lighting your way. And it's willingly. It's not, of course, Archangel Michael saying, here, drink this. We got to get past these obstacles. I mean, they're making this move here, you know, and I feel like they're even protesting here as the wolf is sort of chasing away the rabbit. There's like this energy in this deck today that's like back there, you know, not standing down. Yeah, and here in the Hierophant, our raven is not backing down either, wanting to remove these obstacles and these challenges that have been slowing down this connection for you or causing it to have some issues, both including them, by the way, because this can also be some ego and higher self energy. I want to tell you that. So that's the third party interference within your person, but it can also be actual third parties and third party interference externally, I want to say, you know, family of origin, religious, cultural differences, that sort of thing. But it's overcoming them. So they're still here, but they're getting ready to get out if they haven't already. And you know that, whether there has been contact made. I do think you might still be here, not really sure what, you know, how you're feeling about this is what I want to say. But there is a soul connection here. And the Magician, yeah, I mean, this is the inspired action. So they're bringing this truth in. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Sun and Capricorn energy. They're afraid, your person here today is afraid that maybe they've lost you or they're going to lose you. There is a heartbreak that's coming from them today, Virgo, too. It's clear that your person has broken your heart. We see that here in the Three of Swords. This is the heartbreak energy. But we're also seeing here that they're wanting to change things. And this Four of Pentacles energy in reverse is a really vulnerable energy. Because how long were they sitting here not letting you go, but not dealing with something else, or maybe making the wrong decision and having lost you? Because the ship looks kind of like it's not moving. There's a rusty can there. The water looks different. There's a little greedy energy at times with the Four of Pentacles. Are they eating all these fish? And they're holding on to the last four. And look, these seagulls are like, hello, can we have some of your fish? I mean, the raven doesn't have to share the fish with the seagull, but why not? I mean, come on, little piggy. Look at all those fish here. But, you know, it's looking back, or it's actually not looking back. Sorry, it's looking forward, and it's kind of hiding these four fish. It's a greedy energy. It's like, get out of here. They're mine. Okay? So they weren't giving you up. They haven't given you up, but there's something, maybe they made the wrong decision, choosing between you and something, money, job, person, family. For a lot of you, that's the family of origin energy. That's the interesting thing, because it is going here, by the way. The Magician card is going here today. We're going to talk still more about it, but for visual context, I need to just put it where it wants to be, where it belongs. And that's the thing about the Four of Pentacles here at the Hierophant. So it could be that, yeah, that is another connection, family of origin, again, work, money, whatever it is, you know, because they weren't letting you go, but there's something else here. And now it's in reverse. So they either made a bad decision or they didn't make a decision and it got made for them. And they're simply just afraid they've lost you or they're going to lose you. It's a real vulnerable feeling here. You know, it's because I know it sounds funny to say you're one of these fish. You know, and I guess one could say, right, it's fish. We always hear that, right, from our parents. There's more fish in the sea when we're growing up. And I don't want to, take this in another direction by even bringing that in, but you can't help but notice that, you know. So I'm wondering if it is other romantic intentions or romantic connections, but it doesn't mean that it is. It's just that energy. And they're afraid that they've lost you, and the heartbreak that they feel is here too. Maybe you didn't know that, Virgo, but you can see it. And a lot of this is tied to the transactional energy. It's the Three of Swords that is transactional energy. It's clarity in relationships. It's the air energy. It's communication. It's the truth. And they're coming in here with that now and overcoming those obstacles. So a lot of this is around the communication, the lack of communication, possibly the lies, which are also circling around whatever this third party interference is, aside from your person, is what I want to say. We're going to keep the Five of Pentacles here, but first I want to look at this too. Interesting, because the obstacles that are getting cleared, the challenges, working out the problems that you've had between you, which we see are necessary here. That's what's coming through here for the Hierophant for me today. That's divine masculine energy again. And whether it's expectations they've had in their head or other people, friends, family, work, money, whatever it is, they're being worked out. And I do feel that it's a big part also of what happened here. Wait a second, because I'm hearing I need to talk about the Magician here in the Three of Swords. You know, an indication of why that was there even in the first place. The Magician card, again, is taking this inspired action to come, which is being really encouraged by Archangel Michael here and the Temperance card. I mean, you literally see it also in a different way in the Four of Cups and the Minor Arcana energy, but nonetheless, they're moving forward here. And we see the communication. I mean, we see the rain coming into the desert. That's the love, that's the emotional energy. And this is Mercury energy, and it's a celebratory energy. So this is what you've been wanting. So whether you, by the way, you could also be seeing your person at an actual event. And maybe some of you already know that. There's a possibility for that, or maybe they just appear. You know, it's going to be different for everyone, whether it's a message or in person, because it can be either or. But I do feel that this is what you've been wanting, because it is communication. It is divine timing communication. It is growth. It's kind of moving things again, you know. And that rain, despite it being the desert, still needs some rain. You know, there's a lot of things here. Obviously, the birds need the rain, and they're celebrating. That's the emotional energy coming in. So this is telling me that there's going to be some kind of celebration going on. And this is the inspired action that's doing it. It's the Magician. As above, so below, turning visions into reality. The Magician has access to all the elements. Water, the love and the friendship, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, air, the clarity in the relationship, the transactional energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the earth energy, of course, the physical relationship, the commitment, and all the practicalities around that. And of course, the fiery energy, look, connecting right here with the sun, of course, the source here. And well, that's the energy of love. Of course, it's the passionate energy, it's the fastest energy, and it's leading with the heart. It's taking the action. So they're making this, you know, they're following their heart, is what I want to say here, toward the sun, toward the source, toward the new cycle, the new beginnings, the potential for the successful outcome, this happy outcome. That's bringing in the Leo energy there. And that's also here, Archangel Michael co-creating here with the Magician, because that is exactly where Archangel Michael wants to get everybody, is to the outcome, wants to get everybody on the path to the sun for the best outcome possible for everybody. And that's why the Magician is like, okay, I've got this. And of course, it's not magic in that way because everybody's got to do the work. Everybody has free will and has to make these decisions, right? Where things are going or the trajectory is based on everybody's decisions here. But we see that is activated, is what I want to say. And that's really the leading, I won't say leading man per se, you know, that's just a saying. It's like the leading source here really is the sun. And everything else is here, all the elements. You know, you see the cup, the love, and the offer, and the sword, and the transactional energy. And you're also seeing the wand energy coming through here, interestingly enough, or is that the earth energy? Because that's also earth energy, isn't it? No, that's the wand. There's the wand. It's on fire. So that's the earth energy. That tree here, the log, which we also see here, look, in the Four of Pentacles, and with the can. It's like they left a mess here. Do you know what I mean? Like, where's the ship now? It's bringing in King of Cups vibes, you know? The emotional availability and awakening and giving energy, the empathetic energy. Because there's the log, there's the can, there's also the crab, there's the crab here. It's almost like a scene, you know? Because we know that they either made a decision, not a great decision, something, or, you know, they didn't let the right thing go. They made a bad decision because they're afraid now that they've lost you or that they're losing you. And it's really like a lot has changed. And now we even see more here, which is an octopus of all things, by the way. And it's blue, connecting us to the throat chakra. But that's also the octopus live at the bottom of the sea. And they come up for air, you know, and they're bringing all this deep emotions with them that's coming up, and it's like laying here flopped. It's with the key, well, yeah, which is opening what? Heart, door, new insight, information. There's some of the fish that they ate. Look, yeah, it's like time has passed. How much time has passed for you? The Magician has the sun. Is it coming up? Is it going down? Might be coming up here because the Magician is kind of landing on this scene, which has changed a lot. How much time? Maybe it's only days, weeks, months. Maybe it feels like a lot more, whatever the case is. It's like the scene, I don't want to say the scene of a crime, but you know, there's the pentacle, the wand, all of it's here. And this is also more of the water energy, of course, and it's the emotion. So the Magician is here coming in and saying, yeah, okay. And interesting, did that come down together? I think it did. Yeah, it was the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Because they're heartbroken that they've made the wrong decision. And also they know they made the wrong decisions that hurt you. And they're coming in here in that Four of Cups, and you're not really sure how you feel about that. It's the emotional energy of coming in to open up here and be honest. It's Temperance. You might still be here in that Hermit energy, Virgo. It's literally your energy too. That's not always the case that you're still in there because it's Virgo energy, but I think you might be. This is what we're seeing. And that Five of Pentacles, it's more of that energy of, well, yeah, coming in and a healing energy, you know, bringing themselves back in, some hope. Yeah, okay, I have to show you this. Look, wow, this is interesting. The Fool also, because it's bringing in with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's more of what we know that's been going on. They're aware, they know they've let you down, they've disappointed you, because they're going here. And it's connecting us with the Three of Swords. So that's also the feeling of disappointment for you, the letdown energy for you. And they're returning here in that Five of Pentacles. And wasn't it, you know, it's interesting because, yeah, it can also be here, I'm hearing, because I'm getting these messages that I need to show you this too. And this, hi, I don't know where that ended. That's going to make me bonkers. I'm going to assume, I'm going to hope that you saw me bring the deck up and the Fool card and the Ace of Cups come in. And it was connecting with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups for me. And what I was talking about, and I put it here, interesting, because it's kind of wanted to land sideways. That's telling me There's an in the process energy going on. Somebody working on coming here possibly. With the offer, with an offer, let's see. But regardless, this is where it started. And I don't know, I was over here and I looked up. By the way, when that happens, unless it's just completely not making sense when I'm in editing, I generally will leave it because that's the way it's supposed to be. So this is an energy of being let down and being disappointed. And not only because that's how you're feeling, both of you here in the Three of Swords, but they're also aware of it. That's what I wanted to say. And there's a clean slate energy with the Fool card here. Aquarius and Uranus energy. The Fool's journey, really hoping for a clean slate. And that's learning from the past and not doing it again. Both what you've been wanting, I feel here, and both what they're realizing. And as I was doing it, I put the Five of Pentacles here because that's an energy also of, well, yeah, coming back in and returning, which you're not really sure how you feel about because they're really afraid that they've lost you. And I was hearing a message from my guides that I needed to also deliver it here. And I looked up and the camera wasn't there. And that's more of the same energy with this Five of Pentacles in reverse because it's coming back in to you. It can't even be to an actual dwelling, you know, but it's coming back in. And because we know this Five of Wands in reverse is an energy of solving these problems. These issues, whatever they are, whatever interference, obstacles, challenges, they're being solved. Harmony is being restored. My throat chakra just went bonkers. And the Ace of Cups wanting to be here in reverse is a validation that yes, you are disappointed. You're sad about it. You're feeling let down. You're not really sure how you're feeling about this because they're coming in. How long has it been, Virgo? That's what I'm wondering too. And for some of you, maybe it hasn't been that long, you know, but when you're in the throes of heartbreak, you know, and a breakup or separation, no contact, no communication, whatever. I mean, it can be, you know, days and weeks can feel like months and years, right? It's all relative. So take that with a grain of salt. It's not about, it's been this many years. It's just not going to be the case for everybody. But this Magician is here kind of cleaning everything up. You know, it's like alchemizing it. And quite literally the scene that they left here in the Four of Pentacles. Really interesting here. And I want to show you this Three of Swords because we didn't actually look at the card. And it's this raven's heart being ripped out. I mean, heartbreak. There's Scorpio on their wing here. So this is more of that desert energy, which you can see coming here. And I mean, is that like it's like a pitchfork? What are they on, you know? Has it gone through their body? Are they laying there nesting on it? I don't think they're nesting. I think that they're laying on it. There's scorpions here. There's a scorpion here. It's more of the energy of just maybe some kind of other involvement, you know, whether it's money, work, friends, family, cultural, religious differences, something that's not even seeable. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, this is coming through also this energy of higher self-ego energy with your person. On one hand, they're trying to get through this and we see that they're going to succeed. But on the other hand, some of it is them, you know, which is also part of that. For some of you, there may have been some games. That won't be for everyone, but it is here. Because the Raven, I feel like, is kind of, I don't know, standing ground against the wolf energy and calling for help in many ways too. And maybe that's also scaring the rabbit away, the new beginnings, you know, the matters of the heart. But they're kind of calling for backup, you know, because look at all of them behind the wolves here. And we see in the Five of Wands in reverse and Temperance that things are getting resolved. I want to look at this last card. And actually, no, I just heard that I need to look at both. It's the Six of Swords in reverse and the Hangman energy that wanted to come in, Virgo. So we're going to stop here and bring in another deck briefly and then go into some channeled love messages. This is Pisces energy. Of course, it's a major arcana. It's Uranus energy. And this has been how long has it been? But it's been a period of uncertainty between you and your person here today. A lot of indecision here, not kind of doing things, not acting, you know. And they're here hanging upside down. Interesting with They're meeting here with a snake. Nobody's hurting anybody else. That's both energetic movement, but it's also a shedding of the skin. And it's the change that's going on in the Hangman. It's coming to a 3. It's the divine timing. Co-creating with spirit here for sure, because they're trying to work things out. Quite literally is the crown chakra. And that's interesting because I'm just looking here. It's Uranus energy. And of course, that's the change. The changes that they're trying to make here. It's kind of a dark scene, yet there's stars everywhere. Still lighting things up for them. So I really like that. And it's sort of like this is what's on their mind. Because these are particular horses. They're emotional horses. But they're horses also, and there's 2 of them running here, powerful, pushing through obstacles together. I really like this. And also the 2 cactus here, cactus with the cactus flowers here. And it's also the thought of here, because we see the cactus flowers blooming here. There's 3 cactus here with quite a few, and this is also that same here, and then there's 2 here. So it's kind of like they're trying to get that last cactus flower to bloom. Divine timing for sure, but working things out. Working things out here. Really working on overcoming whatever those challenges and obstacles have been, including themselves being involved in that and coming here with the truth. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. There has been a stagnancy issue here, and we know that, and it came with the Hangman, but we also know it's a message of what we already know, that it's all in, Spirit has a plan. It's all in divine time. You know, it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's true. It's true here. The 6 of Swords is Mercury and Aquarius energy, and it's here because I do feel that there's still that energy of communication. You know, that is not happening because that Hermit energy, the Hangman energy, I think they're still there, but they're coming out soon, if not. Or they may have already for some of you. But look at them both. You know, and it's right here with the 3 of Cups, with the rain coming in, with the emotional Mercury Cancer energy of things getting, well, yeah, filling up again, you know, the emotional wells, the emotional, even the cactuses here. This is all getting worked out, and I know that it's been extremely disappointing. And you know, that Ace of Cups at one point, when I found the camera not on and I was talking about it, it kind of went like this. And that's usually a sign for me of indecision or things being worked out. And I do feel that that is this trying to get in the upright. I want to show you the energy. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way. Some of you, there may have been an offer or something you were planning that fell through, you know, that was the disappointment here. Very likely, actually. And here in the upright, I mean, look, the heart is, it's on the red thread of fate, and it's kind of an artery, but it's still the red thread of fate for me, and it's being dangled in front of the moon. I mean, it's the Ace of Cups energy. A lot of emotional energy here, right on the divine. Look at this raven is drinking it, coming from it. This beautiful, beautiful healing lotus flower. A lot of celebratory energy here with the flowers. The doves are flying off, love and peace. Look. The star energy, tons of transformational energy, cherry blossoms. I mean, everything, it's so beautiful. And I know it's like, oh, it's reverse here. Yeah, I mean, it's disappointment around that. But I like the hope that's coming in here, whatever that's going to mean for you. What is this Magician bringing in? And we're going to bring in another deck and see if we get any more clarity. But it's really clear that they're wanting to reconnect with you in a pretty big way here. That this is also kind of here for me. And I'm going to leave it there because it's it's an energy of working on it, you know, working on coming here. And this emotional opening here is also real clear for me that that's what they're bringing in. It's the truth. It's whatever needs to get worked out here to get everybody on the path that they need to be on. Because there's a stagnant energy here in this connection. It needs to move again, regardless of whatever direction you're moving. And it's going to begin, I feel, with communication. So whether it's in person or it's in a message here. And you know, that Aquarius energy too does connect with me with the full energy, because that is getting over everything and learning from it. And it's having hope to take another chance, you know? And I think that's what they might be doing. And where are you at with that? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards that our Virgo needs to see today. Sometimes maybe some things that we're not wanting to see or ready to see, but you think that we need to see or hear. Please show us the cards, Aho. These are also yours. That is also yours. It's the Six of Cups. It's the Six of Cups. This is Sun and Scorpio energy. So, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgic energy here. There is more reunion energy here, which we also see in the Three of Cups. Sometimes this can come to me as an energy of somebody just thinking about it. They are thinking about it, but I think it's a lot more. And we're going to look at these in just a moment, okay? Because they're also thinking about these Five of Cups that are here, these 5 cups that are here, and that's the Mars and Scorpio energy. And that's the regret. And that's the regret for, well, yeah, because this is, they left you feeling like that they didn't love you. And I just don't think that that's the case, because we're seeing that, I don't know if they're just delayed in realizing how they feel, but there's a heartbreak around your person as well. There has been a lot of stuck energy too with your person, I have to say, and it's around something external, but also internal. This is remembering that. It's kind of like the muted colors, but it's also remembering when things were easier. Wondering, will they see you and or talk to you? That's going to be different for everybody. The ascension taking place here. There's a lot of that. There is some of that energy, that dreamy energy too, though, that's kind of coming through both as the raven looks over down at the horses, the really emotional horses that can push through obstacles and look together, but also looking at the two here in this deck, crows flying together, powering together here through the air, which is transactional energy and clarity, knowing. It's also the past energy of knowing when things were easier, when things were working, you know. But the two of you, it's the two of you here, and the 4 sunflowers are connecting us to the sun, which we know is here somewhere. This is the sun in Scorpio energy. I mean, is that the sun in the cup? You know, is that the reunion energy that's in the sun here, the outcome that they're wanting? Interesting. It's very interesting, isn't it? It's not looking like a rose. It's not looking like water. I mean, it's gold like the sun, and these sunflowers need the sun. They don't grow without it. It's the source. It's the life force. It's growing. These sunflowers, which grow tall and toward the sun, kind of looking to the sun for the answers, for the growth, for the warmth, for the outcome. The crown chakra, the knowing, finding a solution. So this is more of what we know that they're doing. It's really a validation of everything we know. And by the way, it goes without saying, it can be that you've known your person since you were young. It can also be that you just feel like it, you know? It's just that kind of connection. Twin flame energy comes through. Yeah, past life energy. It's not for everybody. Soulmate energy. But this is more of that energy of, well, yeah, thinking about it here, wanting to come here, wanting to overcome these challenges. And what are we also seeing? It's the Strength card. So I think I talked about that earlier, that I saw that I was seeing the Strength card. And yeah, that's why, because it's here. And this is Leo energy, of course, and it's also the source. I mean, look at this. For me today, this is a lot about getting that strength to come and to talk. There's reunion energy here in the wreath, which is like a crown on the Strength card, which is interesting. And this crow is looking right at the 8, which is the 8 of the Strength card. And 8 is a number of mastering something. It's an action number. It's accomplishing something. And it's also an infinity symbol. For some of you, that's twin flame energy. It's not for everyone, but that's also an infinity symbol, forever love, infinite possibilities, and also balance. That brings in some Libra energy. And that's the truth. Communication, balancing divine feminine, divine masculine energies. Polar opposites, forming a union. You know, within each person, I want to say, could it be a union here? Well, yeah. it's not going to be for everyone, you know. It's real particular. But it's also about the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies within your person here, because we know that they're overcoming something here to come. Quite literally, that's what this is. It's just speaking a lot to me in that way. And also just trying to talk, you know. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's this roar that was not being heard. But they're really, I mean, you also see it here in the Hierophant energy. There's kind of this showdown too going on within themselves, their ego and their higher selves, and maybe with other people. Wow. Wow. Yeah, look at that. It's the Five of Wands coming back, overcoming these obstacles, Virgo. Challenges within themselves and possibly external energy, people, whatever, jobs, location, what is it? Cultural, religious differences. That might be the case for some of you for sure, but you know, take what resonates as always. This is the wand energy. It's matters of the heart. It's some passionate energy. So it's taking a lot for them to get past this, because look what their wish is. It's you, Virgo. And it's also wish fulfillment. It's the Nine of Cups. It's Jupiter and Pisces energy. It's wishes coming true here. And we see here with the Magician, there's a key there. There's a half-eaten fish. There's a lot going on there. Here we're seeing, well, there's the sunflowers. There you are, both of you knowing. This is what I feel like, what you've been waiting for and what you want, Virgo, both coming through, and the Three of Cups coming through, and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, one cup shy of the Ten of Cups. So they might have taken that. That might have been why we saw it in the reverse, really strong in the reverse, don't get me wrong. But it also really wanted to be here. So it's sort of like wobbling, you know, wanting to upright. So are they bringing in that cup now and fulfilling wishes? Yeah, for sure. In the way of a message or reunion energy, could it be more? It can be. What is that wish for you? Because this is the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a real Mother Earth energy. For me, it's like she's like the apprentice to the Empress energy. And well, now look, there's their little rabbit here. Matters of the heart, new beginnings, fertility, lotus flowers, making peace here with the poppies. The Queen of Pentacles can, well, she's resourceful. She can make things work that are not working. And this energy of love on the wand, look, it's a fast energy here within the pentacle energy, has a butterfly on it. It's a transformational energy. Lots of abundance here, looking right at it with her crown on, knowing what she wants. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy, overcoming that Saturn, those obstacles that Saturn has been very clearly putting in the path of this connection here. And also here in this world, because this is the world, like the world card here. You know, the Saturn energy, soulmate energy here. Possible travel coming toward you. You know, but traveling back to you. Look, they're looking at each other and say co-creating, hanging out and making plans. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here today. This, by the way, that world, it's bringing in that world card. That's divine number, divine timing, communication and growth. And it's completing that goal. And yeah, it's obstacles, but we know that they are being moved. They're being solved, these issues, so that they can move here and bring in this wish fulfillment. We see them being moved here too. The Five of Wands in reverse twice. The Temperance here. My gosh. And the Queen of Pentacles coming in here. And by the way, this can be bringing in a life-changing decision. For some of you, it could be marriage. Will that be for everybody? No, but it is here. And it is your person wanting to get closer to what I'm hearing they feel is their soulmate. We know we can have more than one soulmate in the world. And if you're on a twin flame journey, your twin flame can also be a soulmate. But that's the energy that's coming through. And again, is that 10th cup, this one that they're trying to wiggle up, is that going to be an offer? It's most definitely communication. It's reconnecting. Whether it's, still makes me laugh, this love message, whether it's in person or it is in a message. And also coming through here, yeah, look, and it's wanting to connect here with the Fool card as well for that new start. I mean, look, there's the Lotus, there's the abundance, there are the keys. There are the grapes, which are a lot about fertility, development, new beginnings. This fish is a fish that I've seen both in Judgment and also in the Six of Pentacles here. And it's like this, it's in this way when it's in the upright energy. It's interesting because it's also landing on the Sixth Cup, which we see here. That's the giving energy here in the Six of Cups, the reunion energy and wanting to bring an offer, bring in a message, because we know the Magician is here to alchemize everything and help get your person to turn their visions into reality, which we see here right before our very eyes. And are these the cherries from the Three of Pentacles? I think they might be, which we don't have here. But it's just all the wishes, you know? Lots of abundance, the healing, the giving energy, the keys, the insight, everybody's keys to their heart. And what else are they opening? It's like everybody handing over the key. Can't even be for some of you literal keys, like to houses, you know? That's not going to be for everyone, to apartments, that sort of thing, but it is here. And this crow is looking right at the sun, that outcome. And that's the joyous outcome, the happy outcome, the successful outcome, which we see Temperance and the Magician is here to help make happen. Wow, Virgo. Virgo, let's see what your person wants to say to you. Channel love messages from your person. What do you want to say to your Virgo? Darling, I just want you to know how deeply in love I am with you. Sweetheart, I cannot do anything without thinking of you. It's connecting with the Six of Cups. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. We have been through every up and down together. It's going here on the Five of Wands. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you. It's Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I don't want to disrupt their communication. If I could turn back time, I would. That's also Five of Cups energy. Within the Six of Cups, that's the regret. You are the pillar of my life. I think that needs to go here, actually. My pride and ego got in the way. Yeah, that's Emperor in reverse energy. Virgo, that Aries and Mars energy. Your absence is hard to bear. These are yours, and then that's it. We're going to bring in another deck, and then we are going to bring in some numbers and letters today, Virgo. My love for you will never change. Every time we part, I realize I want to be closer to you. You are adorable. Baby, I miss your smile and sparkling eyes. You know, I'm saying it like for me. There's no gender in tarot. You know that. There's no gender here. So, and if those particular, you know, sweetheart baby is not for you, then it's not for you. Don't worry. It's the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry I ghosted you. So that's for somebody here for sure. You are my destiny. I just can't sleep because I keep thinking about you all night. No, I am not over you. This longing for you is intense. I'm sorry that it took a breakup to make me realize how I just can't live without you. That's that Three of Swords energy and wanting that new start in the Fool energy. I don't think I can get these that they're trying to send, no. So we have to see, okay. So those are the last. And we are going to bring in some numbers and letters, Virgo, and close your reading today. I have a song playlist about you, us. You complete me. When we parted, a part of me left with you. I'm sorry I ghosted you, came back. Yeah. I have not moved on, I'm lying. Okay. Numbers and letters, Virgo. There are some totems that find their way in here. I try to take them out. I'm seeing a yin-yang and I'm also seeing an owl. That's interesting. Inner transformations, nocturnal energy, That's also a Scorpio now. Yeah, so when I'm seeing things like that lately, I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm being drawn. Really, it was just today to look in. There's a leaf of change. I also see a swan. Soulmate energy, twin flame energy. I see a ship helm for steering the ship, but also an anchor. So that's steering it and stopping, putting the anchor down deep into the ocean in that emotional energy and figuring things out, working things out. These are the letters today, G, Q, H, and C. 3 H's. Interesting. I'm going to put the vowels over here. Alex, can I have a vowel? Another H. Somebody in, is it 4H or 3H? Was somebody in farming? Because that's interesting. It's not going to be for everyone, but it is there. R, P, Z, there's another O. By the way, it can be that, you know, it's spelling something for you. Names, locations, initials, that sort of thing. So there's 3 Z's. Sleeping. There's an N as well. And there's an A and 2 zeros here, you know. So, yeah, you can, if I sit here and start spelling, I kind of never stop. Because look, I'm seeing car already, you know, that's movement. That's almost like the Chariot card, isn't it? Harp. It's like an instrument. You know, there's a lot of things in here. So I'm going to just leave it for you, okay? The numbers today that are coming through, first is the 1, and that's, well, yeah, that's new beginnings. It's the opportunity for them, and it's the potential. We're also seeing the 2 here. That is the 2 of you, and it kind of wanted to go here to show the 3, the divine timing, which we see that here as well. But that's also the balance here, the duality, in the partnership, the making the decision to, yeah, things coming out of the dark, the transformational energy, and, well, the sharing of information as well. We have 2 3s, which is a master number, that anything is possible. But weirdly, I felt like making that a 3 too. I was being guided to do that. So it's kind of also like 3 3s that, yeah, your guides are working. I really like that. We have 5. That's things are changing. It's coming out of the conflicting energy. And again, it's really connected to the throat chakra, the 5th chakra here. My gosh. Whoa. They're trying to escape. Yeah, there's 4 6s here. I'm going to tell you something. If you're on a twin flame journey, this is a validation. Doesn't mean that you are, because this is also soulmate energy. And I really love this last set of numbers for you. It's 2 8s. We know those are action numbers. It's an action number. There's a lot of Gaia energy around the 8. It's considered lucky. They're infinity symbols, kind of coming from both sides. This is also transformational. I think I got the 4 6s. I hope I did this. Cameras just drives me crazy, I tell you. And again, in case it missed the 4 6s, that is telling me that this love is changing. For some of you, it's your twin flame and a soulmate. For a lot of you, it's just your soulmate. And that's okay, you know. I'm just bringing in the energy that comes through, and that's what's coming through here. And these 8s, this is the butterfly stage here of this connection. So that's the transformational energy. It's coming out of the dark into the light here. I love this for you, Virgo, really very much. Harp. It's also it's making some peace energy, by the way, because it's bringing in a musical instrument. Okay. Beautiful Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed channeling your reading for you. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. This really helps to keep the channel moving. And it goes without saying, thank you so much for being here and joining me in the first place. It means a lot. I love you very much. I'm sending you love and light, healing energy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Virgo.